Good evening, friends. Welcome back to SPR online classes. So today we'll continue the examples related to geometric progression. Last class we were saying what do you mean by geometric progression and examples related to geometric progression of exercise 9.3. So a progression in which the ratio of its term and its preceding term is constant. That type of progression is said to be geometric progression. That is T2 by T1 is same as T3 by T2 is same as T4 by T3. So general form of a geometric progression is what A, AR, AR square, AR cube, up to so on, where nth term of an GP is given by AR raised to n minus 1. Right, so the ratio of its term and its preceding term is constant. That is T2 by T1. T2 by T1 is same as T3 by T2 is same as T4 by T3. Right? Is same as Tn by Tn minus 1. That common term that is said to be common ratio given by R. And this is called AR raised to n minus 1 is called as the nth term of an geometric progression. That is Tn. Nth term is denoted by Tn. Tn is equal to AR raised to n minus 1. And how to find some of these terms where the terms are in geometric progression, that is Sn. Sn means sum of all the terms. Tn means particular term, that is nth term. Sn for the geometric progression is given by Sn is equal to A into R raised to n minus 1 by R minus 1. Or we can also use Sn is equal to A into 1 minus R raised to n by 1 minus R. So these are the two formulas to find sum of the nth term of an geometric progression. 1 minus R raised to n. In particular, this will use when R is greater than 1, and this will use when R is less than 1. Right? In both the condition, R should not be equal to 1. If R is greater than 1, you are using this formula. If R is less than 1, you are using this formula. And if R is equal to 1, if the common ratio is 1, that time sum of the nth term of a geometric progression is given by Sn is equal to what? N into A. So these are the formulas we discussed. So based on these formulas, we have discussed some examples also. So let us continue those examples of exercise 9.3 related to geometric progression. So 6 examples we completed. Now let us go for the 7th example. So 7th question says, find the sum to indicated terms. Sum means you have to find Sn. Find the sum to indicated sum. That is, find the sum to indicated number of terms in the following geometric progression. Yes, given here 20 terms, up to 20 terms you have to find. Means what you have to find here? Yes, 20. Yes, 20. You have to find some of the terms which are in geometric progression. You have to find some of first 20 terms for this geometric progression. That is, yes, 20 you have to find. Okay, what is given for us? Let us take the given geometric progression. Given GP is given the GP is 0.15, 0.015, 0.0015, up to so on. Here, what is A equal to? Here, A equal to first term, that is 0.15. This we can also write as unit times 100, that is 15 by 100. We can cancel with 5. 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 0. That is 3 by 20. A is equal to 3 by 20 writing. Now let us see common ratio R. R is nothing but T2 by T1. T2 is 0.015 divided by T1 is 0.15. 0.015 we can write as unit times 100, 1000, 15 by 1000, 15 by 1000 divided by unit times 100, that is 15 by 100. This is nothing but 15 by 1000 into 100 by 15. 15 15 get cancels. 200 get cancelled. It is 1 by 10, right? So the value of r is equal to 1 by 10 we got. Now we can use Sn formula to find some of the term for Gp, that is Sn equal to, since r is 1 by 10, so it is less than 1, let us use 1 minus r is 10 by 1 minus r. Even you can use r is 10 minus 1 by r minus 1 also. Sn a into 1 minus r is 10 by 1 minus r. Sn equal to a is 3 by 20, 3 by 20, 1 minus r is 1 by 10 raised to n divided by divided by 1 minus r. R is 1 by 10. So Sn is nothing but 3 by 20 into, this is 1 minus 1 by 10 raised to n divided by, because 1 for a number is 1 only, divided by 10 raised to n. This is 1 minus 1 by 10. 10 ones are 10, 10 minus 1 is what? 9 by 10 it is. 9 by 10. So this is something about dot 3 by 20 into 10 by 9. 1 minus 1 by 10 raised to n, right? But we need to find S20. So replace n is equal to 20, that gives some of us 20 terms of the given geometric progression. So put n is equal to 20. Before that we'll cancel 0 0 get cancel, 3 ones are 3, 3s are 9. Sn equal to 1 by 6 into 1 minus 1 by 10 raised to n. So put n is equal to 20. So that gives sum of first 20 terms S20 equal to 1 by 6 into 1 minus 1 by 10 raised to 20. So this is S20 for the given geometric progression, right? So this was the given question, 0.15, 0.015, 0.0015. So A we got as 3 by 20, R is 1 by 10. By using this formula, that is A into 1 minus R is 10, 1 minus R, Sn for Gp, replacing A value and R value, go on substituting, and we got as 1 by 6 into 1 minus 1 by 10 is to 10 is 10, that 10 is to n. So replace n is equal to 20, that gives S20 for the given Gp. This was the 7th question. Let us go for next question, 8th one. Again, this you have to find some of the n terms for this given geometric progression. Okay, given the Gp is given the Gp is, it is root 7, root 21, 3 root 7, right? This is the given Gp for you. You have to find sum of how many terms? Sum of n terms, means you have to find Sn, you have to find. Sn is question mark. Okay, here A equal to, here A equal to what? Root 7, and common ratio, that is T2 by T1. T2 is root 21 by T1 is root 7. So root 21 we can write as root 7 to root 3 now. 7 3 is 21. Root 21 divided by root 7. So that root 7 get cancelled. What is R is equal to root 3. What you have to find? Sn is question mark. You have to find some of the n terms. Okay. We know A, we know R. Let us find Sn for the given Gp. Since R is root 3, which is greater than 1, we'll use R is 10 minus 1 by R minus 1. Sn is equal to A into R is 10 minus 1 by R minus 1. Sn, A is how much it is root 7, R is root 3 for n minus 1 divided by R is root 3 minus 1. Right, after you also you can keep, or else let us go for most simplest method, that is convert into simplest form, multiply and divided by the conjugate of denominator. Conjugate denominator is root 3 plus 1 is the conjugate of denominator. Up to your also it is fine. Right, so let us go for almost simplest method, convert into simplest form. So if you multiply and divide by conjugate of denominator, it is root 7 into root 3 power n minus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 multiply by root 3 plus 1 and divide by root 3 plus 1. Denominator it is a minus b into a plus b, or a plus b into a minus b, it is a square minus b square. That we can replace. Sn equal to, it is root 7 root 3 power n minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 divided by a plus b into a minus b, it is a square minus b square. Sn equal to root 7 into root 3 power n minus 1 square is what 3, 3 minus 1, 3 minus is what 2 we can write. So finally our Sn is root 7 into root 3 plus 1 into root 3 power n minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 is what 2. So this is the Sn for the given geometric progression, right? So where the geometric progression was, it is root 7, root 28, 3 roots and up to so on n terms. We got a and we got common ratio, that is t2 by t1. Using the Sn formula, a into r Sn minus n r minus n, we substituted a value, r value, then just rationalize in denominator, that is multiply root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 plus 1, sum it into simplest form. So these are a sum of the n terms of the given geometric progression, that is root 7 into root 3 plus 1 by 2 into root 3 power n minus 1. So this was about the 8th question. So let us go for the 9th question. Again, some of the n terms you have to find, where the terms are 1 minus a square minus a up to so on n terms, where a is not equal to minus 1. Where a is not equal to minus 1. If a is equal to minus 1, all the terms will become 1. All the terms are equal to 1. If all the terms are 1, 1, 1, 1, right, up to n times. What is some of these all terms? That is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to so on n times. If you add 1 n times, what is some of the n times? It is n into 1, that is n. Right, so some of the all the terms where terms are equal to 1 is what Sn is equal to what n. That is, if r is a common ratio is 1, what is Sn is equal to n into a. Right, so 1 if you add n times, it is n into 1, that is n. So that's why a is not equal to minus 1. So you have to find some of n terms for this given geometric progression. Okay, let us so find that one. Sn, given the terms are, given the terms are it is 1 minus a one minus a square minus a cube up up to so on n terms you have to find. Okay, here the value of a is nothing but the first term, a is equal to 1. Common ratio, that is t2 by t1. t2 by t1. t2 is minus a, t2 by t1. t2 is minus a and t1 is what? 1. So it is minus a. Common ratio is what? Minus 1. And what you have to find here? Sn. Sn is question mark. Okay, let us use any of the formula. Sn is equal to r is to n minus 1 or 1 minus r is to n. Sn equal to a into 1 minus r is to n by 1 minus r. Replace a as 1, and what is r? R is equal to what? Minus a. R is equal to minus a. Minus a raised to n divided by it is 1 minus r is minus a. Sn equal to, this is 1 minus a raised to n divided by minus of minus plus of 1 plus a. So it is 1 plus a. This is sum of the n terms for the given geometric progression. You cannot write here as depend upon your n value. That if n is even, this gives positive. If n is odd, it gives negative. That's why you should keep as it is minus a raised to n. So Sn for this given GP is 1 minus a raised to n divided by 1 plus a. Here we can have, because minus of minus plus, it is where r is what? Minus a. So this was simple question finding sum of the terms for the given GP 1 minus a square minus a cube up to so on up to n terms. So this was the 9th question. Let us go for the 10th question. Again, here also you have to find the terms are x cube, x raised to 5, x to 7 up to so on up to n terms. You have to find up to n terms. Again, x is not equal to minus 1 or plus 1. If x equal to 1 means the terms will be 1, 1, 1 up to so on. Then Sn will be order n into a, that is n. If x equal to minus 1, if x equal to minus 1 again, minus 1 for 3, it is negative for odd number. Negative for odd number gives negative only. Minus 1 for 3 is minus 1. Minus 1 for 5 is also minus 1. Minus 1 for 7 is also minus 1. Right? Again, you can say sum of the nth term where common ratio is equal to what? 1 t2 by t1. Minus 1 to minus is what? 1 only. That is n into a. What is a equal to? Minus 1. That is minus n. If x equal to 1, Sn will be n. If x equal to minus 1, Sn is what? Minus 1. So we need to find some of the n terms for the given terms where x is not equal to minus 1, x is not equal to plus 1, as well as x is not equal to minus 1. Okay, let us find Sn for that one term. Given the GP is given the GP is x cube, x is to 5, x is to 7 up to so on. Here the value of a is nothing but the first term, that is a is x cube. Common ratio, that is t2 by t1. t2 is x is to 5, t1 is x power 3. It is x square root, right? What you have to find? Sn you have to find some of the n terms, because the question 7th bit question was only find the some of the terms for the indicated terms. Here, what is the term here indicated here? Up to n terms. Okay, we can use Sn formula. A into r is to n minus 1 by r minus 1, where a we know, as well as r also we know. R is what? X square. A is x cube. X cube cancel, x square is left out. Sn is equal to a is x cube R. What is R? It is x square raised to n minus 1 divided by R is what? What is R? X square minus 1. So sum of the nth term Sn equal to x cube into this, we can write it as a power m whole raised to n is what? A raised to mn, right? A raised to m whole raised to is what? A raised to mn. So this we can write as what? X power 2n. X power 2n minus 1 divided by it is x square minus 1. This is sum of the nth term for the given particular question, x cube, x square up to so on, right? X cube, x is to 5, x is to 7, up to so on, up to n terms. So Sn is x cube into x is to n minus 1 by x square minus 1. So this was for the 10th question. Now let us go for the next 11th question. Evaluate. You have to evaluate this one, summation of k runs from 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 raised to k. So what do you mean by this? Summation. Summation is what? Adding all the terms. Adding all the terms. For example, if it is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to so on, up to n. These can be replaced by one symbol, that is summation, that is summing all the term, that is summation of n. Summation of 1 is what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to so on n. So this symbol stands for summation, means summing up all the terms. That is the notation for that symbol, summation, that is summing all the terms. So you have to find sum of these terms, summation of 2 plus summation of 3 raised to k. Separately, you have to find some of these two terms where k is running from 1 to 11. Okay. Given summation of given summation k runs from 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 raised to k. So this you have to evaluate. So this summation I can apply separately for both for first term as well as for second term. So this we can write as summation of k runs from 1 to 11, 2 plus summation of k runs from 1 to 11, 3 raised to k. Since 2 is a constant, I can take it outside. 2 into summation k runs from 1 to 11, it is what is left out here? 1 plus summation k runs from 1 to 11, 3 for k, which is equal to 2 as this. Summation k runs from 1 to 11 means you are adding the term, summations of sum of the all the term, that is adding all the term. You are adding one how many times? Yeah, 11 times. It is not k is from 1 to 11 now, means you are adding the term 1 how many times? 11 times. That is nothing but what? 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to how many times? It is 11 times. You are adding that 1. That indicates summation of 1 where k is running from 1 to 11. Plus here again. Plus again here k is running from 1 to 11. Let us replace the k value. That is 3 power k is from 1 to 11. 3 power 1 plus 3 power 2 plus 3 power 3 up to so on. It is 3 power 11. It is right. So 2 as this, summation of 1 means 1 is added 11 times, that is 1 plus 1 plus up to so on 11 times, plus 3 power k replace k as 1 to 3 up to 11, which is equal to 2 into 1 plus 1 plus 1. How many times you are adding 1? 11 times, that is 11 only. 2 into 11 plus this becomes, right? So what is this becomes? 3 power 1 plus 3 power 2 plus 3 power 3 is a geometric progression where the common ratio T2 by T1 is same as T3 by T2 is same as T4 by T3. Means this becomes your geometric progression where A is equal to, what is A equal to? 3, and common ratio is equal to 3 power 2 by 3 power 1, that is 3, right? So common ratio is what? 3. A is also equal to 3. You can use some of the terms for the geometric progression. What is some geometric progression? A into r is t n minus 1 by r minus 1, right? Since it is a GP where A is 3 and r is also what? 3. Up to how many terms? What is n is equal to? 11 terms are there, right? 1, 2, 3, up to so on. 11 terms are there, which is equal to 22 plus what is A? A is 3, R is 3 raised to 11, 3 raised to 11 minus 1 by what is R? 3 minus 1, which is equal to 22 plus 3 into 3 power 11, you can simplify or you can keep as it is. 3 into 3 power 11 minus 1 divided by 3 minus 1 is what? 2. This is nothing but your summation k runs from 1 to 11. It is 2 plus 3 power k, right? So this is what Sn for that, not Sn. So value of summation k runs from 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 power k is 22 plus 3 into 3 power 11 minus 1 by 2. So this is what is telling to evaluate this your result, right? Okay. Now let us go for next question. The sum of first three terms of a GP is 39 by 10 and their product is 1. Find the common ratio. So whenever he has given three terms of in GP, those three terms of in GP has to be taken as A by R, A and AR. Why? Because three terms, and in particular if he has given the product, suppose the three terms are given and the product of those three terms are also given. In that case, take those three terms as in this way, A by R, A and AR, because if I multiply all these terms, A by R into A into R get cancelled, easily we can get the value of A. Easily we can get the value of A, so that it becomes very easy to solve the problem whenever he has given three terms and the product he has given. So those three terms has to be taken as A by R, A and AR. How we can tell whether these three terms form in geometric progression? Definitely because their common ratio is same. When you take T2 by T1, A by R, right? What is common ratio? R. It is A get cancel, R goes to numerator. T3 by T2, AR by A get cancel again, R everything. So these three terms I can tell they are in geometric progression with the common ratio R, right? So three terms has to be taken as A by R, A and AR, where common ratio will be R. Suppose what happens if he has given four terms, and product of those four terms he has given. Again, product he has given means you have to take the term in such a way that if I multiply, R will get cancelled, easily you are getting the value of A, so that it helps you to solve the problem in a easy way. When you are getting one of the value of A, it becomes very easy to solve the problem. So four terms if he has given, four terms has to be taken as A by R cube, comma, A by R, comma, AR cube, right? So four terms of an JPFS is given. Those four terms you take it as A by R cube, A by R, AR and AR cube, because what is R cube into R is to 4. Again R into R cube is on R is to 4. If I take the product, again it will get cancelled, R value, usually get the A value. Again, its common ratio. What is common ratio? You can see here A by R cube will be A by R into R cube by A. A get cancelled. R, what is left out here? R square. Common ratio is on R square. Again, if you take T3 by T2, A by R again R goes numerator, A get cancelled. It is R square rating. Again, T4 by T3, AR cube by AR, if you take A get cancelled. What is left out here again? R square. So four terms of a GP has to be taken as what? A by R cube, A by R cube, A by R, AR and AR cube, where common ratio will be R square. Common ratio will be R square. If you're selling five terms, right? Five terms are given and the product of those five terms are also given. In that case, those five terms has to be taken as A by R square, it is A by R, A, AR, AR square. If I again we see R square into R is R cube. Again R into R square is R cube. R cube, R cube cancel when I take the product of those all those five terms. So five terms has to taken as A by R square, A by R, A, AR and AR square will be R, right? So these are the three terms, four terms and five terms. But here what is again the sum of first three terms of the GP is 13 by 39 by 10 and the product is given. Product is given, three terms is given. Let us take those three terms as A by R, A and AR, right? Okay. Let the three terms of GP be, let the three terms of a GP be, which are the three terms are taking A by R, A and AR. Then, okay, what is again? Sum is again. Sum is A by R plus A plus AR equal to 39 by 10. If we take A as common, 1 by R plus 1 plus R equal to 39 by 10. Let us call it as equation 1. Again, what is again? Product is again. Product is equal to what? 1. Product means sum of multiply all the terms. That is A by R into A into AR. Product equal to what? 1. So that R and R get cancelled. A cube equal to 1 everything. So A cube equal to 1. We can also write as 1 cube. So power or say we can compare the base, that is A equal to what? 1. Implies the value of A equal to 1. So A value got as 1 very easily. Then we can substitute here in equation 1. We'll get R value. To find the terms, we require the value of A and R. So using the product, easily got A value. So that A value is substituted in equation 1. So you can get the value of R. Then easily can find the all the three terms. Which are the three terms are taken? A by R, A and AR. Okay, substituting A equal to 1 in equation 1. Substituting A equal to 1 in equation 1. So what is equation 1 here? A equal to 1 we got 1 into 1 by R plus 1 plus R equal to 39 by 10. If we take R as LCM, 1 plus R square equal to 39 by 10. Cross multiply 10 into 1 plus R square equal to 39 R. 10 ones are 10 plus 10R plus 10R square equal to 39R. Let us take 39R on this side, left hand side. So it becomes 10R square plus 10R minus 39R plus 10 equal to 0. 10R square, 10R minus 13R plus 10 equal to 0. Or as 10R square minus 29, right? 29R plus 10 equal to 0. So if you factorize 10 tens are 100. 100R square, we can go for 25 fours and 25 fours is 100 minus 25 minus 4 minus 25R minus 4R minus plus 100R square. Okay, factors are minus 25R and minus 4r, 10r square minus 25r minus 4r plus 10 equal to 0. Taking 5 as common, 5r as common, 5 2s are 5 5s are. What is common here? 2 is common. Let us take minus 2 as common. 2 2s are 2 5s are equal to 0. Again 2r minus 5, 2r minus 5 is common. 2r minus 5 and 2r minus 5 is common. Let us take 2r minus 5 is common. It is 5r minus 2 equal to 0. Means what is r is equal to 5 by 2 or r equal to 2 by 5. So the two values of r we got. What is a equal to? You got as a equal to what? 1. A is equal to 1 and r is equal to either 5 by 2 or 2 by 5. Means there are two set of three terms where if a is equal to 1 and r equal to 5 by 2, which are the three terms you have to write. And if a is equal to 1 and r is equal to 2 by 5, which are the three terms you have to write. Okay, let us write both the two set of the three terms. If a equal to 1 and r equal to 5 by 2, the terms are which are the terms are taken as a by r, a and ar, right? The terms are taken as a by r, a and ar. A is equal to 1 and r is 5 by 2. A is 1 into r is 5 by 2. It is 2 by 5, 1 comma 5 by 2. Right, so these are the terms if a equal to and r equal to 5 by 2. Similarly, we retain one more set of the term if a is equal to 1 and r is equal to 2 by 5. If a equal to 1 and r is equal to 2 by 5, the terms are which are the terms are taken as a by r, a and ar. A by r, a and ar. A is 1, r is 2 by 5. A is 1, r is 2 by 5. It is 5 by 2, 1 comma 2 by 5. So we are writing two set of the terms, that is 2 by 5, 1 5 by 2, or 5 by 2, 1 and 2 by 5, where product equal to what? 1. If I multiply equal to 1, I'm getting, and sum equal to what? 39 by 10. So these are the three terms we are writing which satisfy the given two condition. Product of those three terms is equal to 1 and sum of those three terms equal to 39 by 10. Even if I take this product also equal to 1 everything. Right, so this is one of the important example for 3 marks. It's a very important example it is for 3 mark. Right, so take those term as what? Those term as a by r, a and ar, then sum equal 39 by 10, taking a as common, called as equation 1, and product equal to 1, we get a value. Substituting that a value in this equation 1, we'll get an quadratic equation in terms of r. Solve for that r, we are getting r value as 5 by 2 or 2 by 5, and the terms if a equal to 1, r equal to 5 by 2, these are three terms, and if a equal to 1, r equal to 2 by 5, these are the three terms. Both the terms you have to write compulsory because we are writing two values of r, right? Okay, this was about that question. Let us go for the next question. That is 13th question. How many terms of the GP 3, 3 square, 3 cube up to so on are needed to give the sum as 120? How many terms you should add those terms where the terms are 3, 3 square of this form, right? So likewise, how many terms you should add such that if I'm adding all those terms, I'm getting how much as 120. Means what is that 120 indicates? Sn. Sn is equal to 120. What is number of terms you should add? That is the value of n you have to find. Where but definitely the given progression is a geometric progression. Already has given how many terms of GP, where T2 by T1, T3 by T2 is same. That is common ratio is same. Okay, let us find how many terms you are getting, how many terms P is needed for us to for this say GP, where if I'm adding, I'm getting as 120. Okay, solution given the GP is given given the GP is 3 3 square 3 cube up to so on. Okay, here A equal to 3, common ratio T2 by T1. T2 by T1. T2 is 3 power 2 by 3 power 1. It is 3 power 2 by 3 power 1 is what? 3 it is. And what is that 120 indicates? Sn. Sn is equal to 120. What you have to find? Number of terms, that is n is equal to question mark. N is question mark for us. Okay, what we can use directly? We can use directly Sn. Sn is equal to A into R Sn minus 1 by R minus 1. We know A and we know R. You have to find the value of n. Okay, Sn equal to A into R Sn minus 1 by R minus 1. Sn is 120. 3 into R is, what is R? 3 raised to n, right? Minus 1 by 3 minus 1. 3 ones are 3 fours are 12, 0. 40 equal to 3 raised to n minus 1 by 3 minus 1 is what? 2. 40 into 2, 4 2s are 8, 80. It is 80 equal to 3 raised to n minus 1. So minus 1, if it takes, it will come plus 1. That is 3 raised to n is equal to 80 plus 1. 3 raised to n is equal to 81. 3 power, how much rating is 81? 3 power 4. 3 power 4 is 81. Yes, 3 power 4 is equal to 81. Base are same. We can compare the power, that is the value of n is equal to 4. N equal to 4. Hence, 4 terms are required to give the sum as how much? 120. Hence, 4 terms are required to give the sum as 120. Right? Simple question, just what is given data we have taken. A is given, or you can find easily, and yes, n also is given, because sum of, if how many terms if you are taking a sum as 120, so Sn is 120. The value of n you have to find by using this form. Sn is equal to A into R is minus 1 by R minus 1. Replacing A and R value, simplifying and getting the value of n. N is equal to 4. This was about the question number 13. Now let us go for question number 14. Okay, the question says the sum of the first 3 terms of a GP is 16. Okay, 3 terms, sum of 3 terms is 16. But again, whether he has given product, suppose if he has given the product of all the 3 terms, those 3 terms to take it as A by R, A and AR. Let us say again what is given, and the sum of next 3 terms he has given, right? And the sum of next 3 terms he has given. He has not given the product. So if he has not given the product, means the terms you take it as usual or general term. What is the general term? A, AR, AR square up to so on. So if he has not given the product, means the terms we should take it as in the general term of geometry progression, that is A, AR, AR square, AR raised to 4. If he has given the product also, in that case, 3 terms have to be taken as A by R, A and AR. Okay, he has given The sum of first three terms of a GP is 16. The sum of first three terms is 16. The sum of first three terms is 16 and the sum of next three terms is 128. Determine the first term, the common ratio and the sum to m terms. Means what you have to find here? Determine the first term is a value to find. Common ratio r you have to find and the sum of n terms of the GP. Sum of n terms of the GP means what? Sn you have to find. Three things you have to find here. A value, r value and Sn. Condition sum of first three terms is 16 and the sum of next three terms is 128. Okay, let us solve this problem. Let the GP be, right? Solution. Let the GP be our general term A, AR, AR square, AR cube, AR is to 4. Up to 7, this is your GP. Given. Okay, what is given? The sum of first three terms. Sum of first three terms what? A plus AR plus AR square is equal to 16. Let us call it as equation 1. Sum of first three terms is 16. Right? A plus AR square equals 16. And the sum of next three terms. Next three terms, this is three terms of A, AR, AR square. Next three terms is AR cube, AR is to 4, AR is to 5. That is next three terms AR cube, AR is to 4, AR cube, AR is to 4, AR is to 5. Next three terms is 128. Okay, this is 128 called as equation 2. What you have to find here? Determine first term. A is question mark, right? A is question mark, R is question mark, Sn is question mark. Three things you have to find, right? A equal question mark, R is question mark, and Sn is also question mark. Okay, we'll solve this to equation 1 and 2. We'll divide equation 2 by equation 1. Divide equation 2 by equation 1. What is equation 2? AR cube plus AR is to 4 plus AR is to 5. Left hand side of equation 1. A plus AR plus AR square 128 by 16. Okay, what is common in numerator? A R cube is common. A R cube is common. If I take A R cube is common, 1 plus R plus R square. Again here what is common? A is common. 1 plus R plus R square. 16 4 is enough. 16 24. That is 4 if we cancel. 4 4 is 4 3 is 4 2 is 4 8 is 32. It is 8. It is 8. Right? Now 1 plus R square get cancelled. 1 plus R square get cancelled, and even A and A also get cancelled. What is left out here? R cube equal to 8. Right? So R cube equal to 8 is left out. So if R cube equal to 8, let us simplify this one. 8 we can also write as 2 cube. So powers are same, we can equal the base, that is R is equal to 2. Implies the value of R is equal to 2. Now R value got. Now to find Sn we want A value, right? So let us find A. To find A value, substitute R is equal to in any of the equation, either equation 1 or equation 2. So what is equation 1? Equation 1 is what? A plus AR plus AR square equal to 16, right? So put R is equal to 2 in equation 1. Put R is equal to 2 in equation 1. So what is equation 1? A plus AR. Okay, let us write that one. A plus AR plus AR square equal to 16. R is equal to na A plus A into 2 plus A into 2 square equal to 16. Okay, let us simplify this. A plus 2A plus 2 square is what? 4A equal to 16. 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 1 is what? 7A. 7A equal to 16. And what is A equal to 16 by 7? The value of A equal to 16 by 7 and the value of A is equal to 2. Easily can find Sn, because what is self-defined? Sn only, right? We got A value. A is how much? A is 16 by 7 and R is 2. Sn you have to find, because what is self to find? The common ratio and the sum to n terms, right? Sum to n terms plus Sn you have to find. Okay, let us find Sn. Sn formula is A into R is 10 minus 1 by R minus 1. Sn A equal to how much? 16 by 7. R is equal to 2. 2 raised to n minus 1 by 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1 is not 1 only. Sn equal to 16 by 7 into 2 raised to n minus 1. This is sum of the n terms for that particular geometry progression, where condition satisfies sum of first 3 terms is equal to, right? What are sum of first 3 terms? First 3 terms equal to 16 and the sum of next 3 terms is 128. So that your Sn is 16 by 7 into 2 raised to n minus 1. Now let us go for next question. 15th question. Given in a GP with A equal to, A means first term. First term is 729 and the seventh term is 64. First term is 729 and the seventh term is 64. Determine S7. S7 is what? S stands for sum of all the 7 term of a GP, where first term is 729 and yes, given seventh term is 64. Okay, let us solve that one. Solution. Given a GP with, okay, given A equal to 729 is A. Seventh term is T7. T7 is 64. Right, determine S7. S7 is question mark. S7 is question mark. Okay. We'll use nth term of an GP. Tn equal to A raised to n minus 1. Put n equal to 7. T7 729 R we don't know. Okay, keep as is. N also we don't know. Keep as is. T7 is 64. 7 to 9. Seventh term is 64. Okay. R is 2. We are replacing n as almost 7, no? Right. We are replacing n as 7. R is 2. 7 minus 1. It is R is to 6. 64 by 729 equal to R is to 6. So this you can write as 2 power 3 is 8, 16, 64. 2 power 6, 64. 2 power 6 by this you can write as 3 power 6. 3 power 6 is 729 equal to R is to 6. Value of R you can get easily as that is 2 by 3 power 6 you can write 2 by 3 power 6. 2 by 3 power 6 equal to R power 6 implies R is equal to how much? 2 by 3. The value of R equal to how much? 2 by 3. So we know A value, we know R easily can find S7. R is 2 by 3, we can find easily S7. Okay. S7 is Sn is equal to, since R is 2 by 3 which is less than 1, right? So use 1 minus R is done by 1 minus R. Sn is equal to A into 1 minus R is 10 by 1 minus R. Sn A, what is A? 729. A is 729 into 1 minus R is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 raised to n divided by 1 minus 2 by 3. Sn is equal to 729 1 minus 2 by 3 raised to n divided by, it is 1 minus 2 by 3 now. 3 ones are 3, 3 minus 2 is what? 1 by 3. 1 by 3. 3 goes to numerator. Sn is equal to 79 into 3 divided by 1. 1 minus 2 by 3 raised to n. But still what you have to find? Yes, 7 you have to find out. Because what you have to find here? Yes, 7. So replace n is equal to 7. So this is your Sn 729 into 3. Is 2187. 2187. 1 minus 2 by 3 raised to n. Put n is equal to 7. S7 2187 by 1 minus, this is 2 power 7 by 3 power 7. It is Sn is equal to 2187. 3 power 7 is equal to 2187. It is 2187 minus 2 power 7 is 64 or 128. It is 128. 128. So 2187, 2187 get cancelled. S7 2187 minus 128 is 2059. 2059. This is sum of 7 terms of the given geometry progression condition, right? He has given the condition as what the condition is given. Only A is equal to 729 and 7th term is 64. A is equal to 729 and 7th term is 64. We got S7, right? So by using Tn formula, we got R value. Substituting that R value and A value in Sn, since R is 2 by 3, which is less than 1, right? So we have taken A into R is 10. We have have taken A into 1 minus R is 10 by 1 minus R. A value is 729, R is 2 by 3 raised to, if you simplify this one, 2 power 7 by 3 power 7. So S7 is on 2059 everything. Right, so this was the question related to 15th question. Right, so next again for examples related to this exercise, we'll see in the next class, that is the 16th problem. From 16th problem you can see in the next class. Right. Thank you, students.